What's up, Lunatics? Lune here with Lunatic Reactions, and I'm really excited because I'm once again reacting to Greta Van Fleet. I've been blown away the 3 times I've reacted to this band so far, and I'm really excited to check out more. And I'm extra excited because today I get to check out 2 songs. So a commenter, Grace Allen, suggested that I compare the themes between Age of Man and Age of Machine, and as a former English major, a former English teacher, and a current creative writing student enrolled in a master's program, that's right up my alley. I figured, let's do this. Let's do a double reaction. Let's compare these themes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play both songs, no break between them, just back to back. Then I'll give my thoughts on the music. I'll look at the lyrics, and we'll compare some themes. I can't wait to see what these songs have to offer. I'm sure they'll be amazing. I'm sure I'll be lifted out of my own body because that's what's happened each time so far. Without any further ado, let's just get into it.
In an age of darkness, light appears, and it wants away the ancient fears. Much to the anthem of the heart, to a brand new day, a brand new start.
So I know I said I wasn't going to say anything between the songs, but I didn't want to lose any of my thoughts because, wow, that was incredible. It was very beautiful throughout, and then just towards the end, it just kept on building and building and building. That was epic. I've said that before in relation to them, and it rings true. Just an epic song. That was amazing. All right. So I don't want to spend too much time before getting into Age of Machines. So without any further ado, let's get into that. Alright, so that was Age of Machine, and before that was Age of Man. And I already gave my thoughts a little bit about Age of Man, but Age of Machine, that was also great. Very epic sounding. I think I might have liked Age of Man a little bit more, but they were both great songs. Excellent. It's hard when there's a music video because I want to pay attention to the music, I want to pay attention to the video, I want to pay attention to the music, I want to pay attention to the video, and I don't know if either one gets the full attention it deserves. Just from watching the video and thinking about Age of Man, just without even having looked at the lyrics, you know, one of the things that stuck out to me is that throughout the video, they're destroying this statue that is reminiscent of the statue of David, but it's a statue of a man, so Age of Man, but they're breaking it apart, and one of the things they're using to break it apart is a drill, which is, an electric drill, which is a machine. So, I found that interesting. And then there was just other imagery of different types of machinery throughout the ages, both computer and like construction machinery and different things. So very interesting. Musically, both songs fantastic. I noticed the bass was a lot more present in these songs than I think in the other ones. And in Age of Machine, the harmonies, the vocal harmonies, that was really nice. He has such a powerful voice that he doesn't really. I don't know if any of the other 3 songs that I had to do had. They probably did, but they were really pronounced in this one, the harmonies. And, he has such a powerful voice that he doesn't need, harmony, but it is a nice touch, and it was a nice touch in that song. So I'm going to take a look at the lyrics, and then I'll be back with my thoughts on those and the comparison of the themes. Alright, so I've looked at the lyrics for both songs, and I definitely can see some thematic connections here. So with Age of Man, it seems to kind of be this idea of kind of the newness of man, like maybe dawn of creation of man, or, whatever your beliefs are, the evolution of man, humanity emerges. And, the chorus says, and as we came into the clear to find ourselves where we are here, who is the wiser to help us steer, and will we know when the end is near? So I find that interesting because they've come out, humanity's emerged, it's the age of man, and it's kind of, there's a lot of imagery of sort of paradise. They're out in the clear, we're here, but who's going to guide us? Who's going to, who is the wiser to help us steer this, around? And, are we going to know when the end is near? Are we going to know when, this is all over for us? It is beautiful, but there's kind of like a worry to it almost. And so then we get to Age of Machine, and this seems like it's afterwards, and it starts off with Perfect Child as the first line, and, maybe that's like from Age of Man, the perfect child, but now it's saying plugged in since the womb, so now we're bringing in humanity into the age of technology, the age of machine. This is much less positive. It seems like it's, destructive force, and then there's language that represents that. Prophet of the Dune in this electric tomb, God machine malfunctioned as it grew, and the circuits blew, falling down on you. So yeah, oh God, the feeling, we need some healing. So yeah, there's a lot of, idea of like, and kind of in line with the video, which kind of showed machines as being a bit more like a bit of a destructive force, both with the statue, and you saw some like forest clearing and things like that. I definitely see the connection, it kind of seems like it's the continuation. We had the Age of Man where it was just, man, and, things were good, but when's the end for the, the good times going to be? And then that's heralded by the Age of Machines. And that can kind of connect that to themes of how technology has impacted the world, environmentally, socially, and all sorts of things. I think, these are they're very deep lyrics. They're very relevant, I think. So I'm glad I did these 2 together. Thank you, Grace, for suggesting that. I am very excited to check out more. As for my ratings for these songs, both of them get a 10 out of 10. They were both amazing. The epic sounds, his voice, the instrumentation. There was some like really great drum moments in there. Like I said, the bass was really present in these 2 songs. It was just, I really, really enjoyed them. So yeah, 10 out of 10 for both. If you've enjoyed this reaction, be sure to hit that like button. If you want to see more of my reactions to Greta Van Fleet, check out the playlist. If you want to see more of me, hit the subscribe button. And if you want access to all of my videos early, as well as exclusive content and priority requests, you can sign up for the Patreon. Until next time, I'm Lune. This is Lunatic Reactions. Take care.